Hayley, a new challenge this year. You've been very dominant, obviously, in the last 13 years of Scottish women's football. Celtic and Rangers turning professional. How big a threat is that, do you feel?
It's good for the game, ultimately. With Glasgow City, we're not standing still either. We're progressing forward, and yeah, it's a new challenge, but it's one that we're looking forward to.
What are Glasgow City doing to kind of combat that new challenge?
We've implemented new training things. We've brought in Grant Scott as a coach. He's a fantastic coach, bringing in new players and just keeping that continuity from the years gone by.
What kind of season do you expect this year?
We want to win things. We always do. So we're going out to do that and be as competitive as possible throughout the season, and just push forward.
So it works on two fronts. It's the challenge you get from the old firm teams, but also in terms of the professionalism of the women's game. Is seeing more teams turning professional, how's that going to help raise the profile of the game?
No, absolutely, especially with teams like Celtic and Rangers. The media pool that they have and the interest that they have in those clubs, I think it can only be a good thing for the women's game. And in turn, giving girls and women the opportunity to play professionally, I think it's important for the game in the long term. So hopefully it raises the standard of our league, and going forward, the domestic game in Scotland improves.
We know that we've built a strong squad over the winter break there, so we're just looking forward to getting into it and be competitive this year.
And also going professional, of course, a big thing. I mean, how's good is that for the Scottish women's game that yourself and Celtic are turning professional?
Oh, it's massive. I think the biggest thing for us is now that there's young kids that can look to playing professional in Scotland, so it sort of gives them an end goal, which some people didn't have growing up.
So that women's game, whether it's the World Cup, Scotland team being there, and domestically just looking more competitive, is it just a big thing in terms of attracting investment, attracting spectators to watch the game?
Definitely. There's been massive investment from Rangers and bringing in players from different countries as well. Obviously strengthens the league, but also strengthens the squad.
For me personally, it was a big draw. It was my opportunity to have my first professional contract, which I was never going to say no to. And for the club itself, it's huge opportunities for the girls playing and for staff and just the club in general. It's really exciting times.
With the World Cup, the success of that, and now turning professional in Scotland, do you think the women's game is generally looking like quite healthy and growing all the time?
Oh, definitely. It's progressing every single time, every single season. It's getting better and better, getting more coverage, having the hours, having the money, having everything just that little bit more. It's always just going to get better every single season, yeah.